Okay, so we are in Cincinnati, Ohio today, our hometown. We're excited to show you a couple of things on this beautiful day.
It's one of the most beautiful cities you will ever visit, with literally hundreds of things to see and do. But we're going to show you two hidden secrets of Cincinnati. One is the Berlin Wall. You probably didn't know that the Berlin Wall was located right here in Cincinnati. The other is a secret tunnel located beneath the city.
It's forbidden and scary.
So you'll want to hang on and see that. It's pretty cool.
So make sure you hit subscribe, like, comment, and share our videos. It really helps us out. And we also want to do a shout out to Heather at Mama Chick's Gifts. She made us some gear, also some shirts. They're short sleeve though, and it's a little chilly today, so we're not wearing them yet, but hope to wear them soon. So shout out to Heather.
And you'll see that new Right Site logo on all our social media platforms here in the near future. So now, let's get going. I'm going to show you two really cool and hidden secrets of Cincinnati. Most people I speak with don't realize there is a piece of the Berlin Wall right here on the riverfront in Cincinnati. Now, I am standing in front of the National Underground Railroad Freedom Center that sits right here on the banks in Cincinnati, right between the two ball stadiums. If you leave this building and make a right, you'll come to a piece of the Berlin Wall. So let's walk over there and take a look. On the way, I'll tell you a little bit about the Berlin Wall and several reasons why you really should make your way down here and see this amazing sight. Now, as you can see, the Berlin Wall is right there. And again, it's only one piece. Now, the Berlin Wall was built in 1961, and it remained in place until 1989. As you can see, the wall is approximately 13 feet high, and the length of it was about 115 miles long. It separated the two cities of East Berlin and West Berlin. In 1961, the East Berlin government, which was a totalitarian communist nation, put this wall up to imprison their citizens. Thousands of people over the last few months had fled East Berlin into the free side of the city, West Berlin. So in order to stop that, they built this wall, and it remained a symbol of the division between totalitarian governments and free governments like the United States. And then in the autumn of 1989, East Germans began peaceful marches against this oppressive regime, and finally it was torn down. And ultimately, the Berlin Wall could not withstand the desire for freedom. So on November the 9th, 1989, the wall fell. And this particular section of the wall was a gift from the city of Berlin that honored those who died seeking their freedom. So make sure when you come down to Cincinnati, go to the riverfront and see a piece of the Berlin Wall. It is truly one of those sites that very few people know about, but it is a symbol of freedom that people all over the world should see. So now I'm going to show you another place, and this one is even more secretive and less known. So behind me is the Berlin Wall, and I'm going to head towards the city, and I will show you the location of a secret tunnel. It's only about, well, actually about a half a block away. So walk towards the city. It's along the west side of the Freedom Center, and you'll come to 2nd Street. Now, 2nd Street was built in about the year 2003, and underneath 2nd Street is a secret tunnel that very few people know about, and probably even fewer have ever been. So this is 2nd Street, and you'll notice across the street you see these areas that look like subway tunnel entrances. And I'll get closer right now and we'll see the opening. Now, the Riverfront Transit Center was built back in 2003 and it was never opened. And so very few people in the public ever get to go down here. So it looks like it is open right now. So I'm going to take you down the stairs and show you around. Now keep in mind that this tunnel is not open to the public. It was meant to be a big transit center that was going to be the hub of the region, where buses and light rail would all come and they would drop off thousands of people every day. But it never came to fruition. So this is kind of a secret tunnel that no one really knows about. It's about a half a mile long, and it sits underneath 2nd Street. So let me take you down a few feet here, and you'll notice it's almost perfectly preserved, because once again it's been open since 2003, actually built in 2003 but never opened. So if you walk down the sidewalk here, the mosaic tiles are almost in pristine condition because this tunnel is rarely used. What I'm told is the only time the tunnel is used is for special events, and that's only once every few years, not even a few times a year. It's kind of a little scary down here because no one's here. It's kind of abandoned. At each end there are big gates that block off the traffic from coming in here. But the mosaic tiles are just beautiful. Hopefully one day this will really be made use of, because if they ever get a light rail system in here, or maybe the streetcars, they can be used more. But right now it really is simply closed to the public, and like I said earlier, most people don't even know that it's here. Now, it cost about $40 million, I think close to $50 million to build this. And they have to maintain it because, like I said, there's a major street above it. And so the only income they get out of this is they actually rent it out for parking. And I'm told that that money is used to maintain and upkeep this tunnel that's about a half-mile long. It really is just extraordinary. Well, here's a really cool relief up here. If you ever get to go down here, make sure you go to this relief. Just this alone had to cost a lot of money. This is one of Cincinnati's Olympians. His name was William DeHart Hubbard. He participated in the 1924 Olympics in Paris. And he was the first African American to be a gold medalist in the Olympics. So that's a pretty cool piece of history from Cincinnati. So again, this is really closed to the public, and I just kind of got lucky finding an open area down here. Alright, so that is your tour of this secret tunnel here in Cincinnati. I better get out of here before the security guard finds me. I'd hate to be arrested. Actually, it'd be kind of nice to be arrested. I might make the news, and then the Right Site video channel, YouTube video channel might really take off, so that might be kind of cool. So if you're ever down here in Cincinnati, Ohio, see if you can sneak down underneath 2nd Avenue, 2nd Street, and explore the hidden tunnel of Cincinnati. It is a really cool spot that most people in Cincinnati don't know exist. And so you can come down here and kind of explore this beautiful place. So those are the 2 sites that we would suggest visiting when you're downtown on the riverfront in Cincinnati and want to explore 2 little known places. The Berlin Wall, get a little bit of history there that very few people know about, and also that tunnel below 2nd Street.
I'm just glad he keeps coming out alive.
Yeah, that's about my 3rd time there. Each time I go down, my heart kind of skips a beat. And one time a security guard had to run me out. But this time, I was pretty successful. Hopefully, if you get to visit, you won't get in trouble when you're visiting that secret tunnel of Cincinnati. So make sure you visit the riverfront here, explore those 2 places as well as dozens of other places. You're really going to enjoy the riverfront here in Cincinnati.